BA Baracus? Only with a lot larger tires.
Not only are these gummy things spidery, but they're also hairy. Ew, gross.
Well, hello there. Good morning, you two. Just hanging out, enjoying the morning Florida sun, chewing on your cud. Oh yeah, chowing down on that cud. It's good stuff, right? And if you don't know what that is, when a cow eats, it digests parts of it, and other parts it stores down on its belly, and then it regurgitates it back up later, and then chews on the leftovers. Welcome everyone, Adam the Woo here. It's my second channel, daily vlog channel. It's The More You Know, The Daily Woo. Gotta love this Central Florida traffic. Just zipping right along. The roads are clear. Footloose and fancy free. Even though I don't think that phrase really applies to cars on a toll road. There's a very interesting backstory on this property just past that wooden fence line and up over the hill. The mailbox has been removed from its original location and it's just teetering there against the entryway wall. And over here they have zip tied parts of the gate together and it's all locked up and secured. Can't get in here. Even the for sale sign looks very old and dilapidated. It's been falling over, probably been sitting here for years. If you were to enter into this driveway and head that way, there is a home that was owned by the Bin Ladens. And shortly after the events of 9/11, this whole area became vacant and abandoned. Even though Osama did not live here at this property, his immediate family did. And although they had no direct implication on the World Trade Center attacks, they had to get out of Dodge. For 15 years, this property has been sitting empty. No one wants to buy it. No one wants to live there. And I think even though I cannot get on site, I can take the drone up and get some bird's eye views of the whole area, the circumference of where the family lived. Now, it is not 100% confirmed that Osama bin Laden stayed here, but there are different discrepancies and opinions all over the internet. Some say he definitely visited his family at this spot, so it is a very good possibility that he was on that property. Looking at that footage from the sky, it appears that there is someone either living on the property or maybe a caretaker that checks in on the property. So I saw a car right next to the home, so maybe this place isn't vacant anymore. Maybe someone has stepped up to the plate and purchased it. There's the Clermont water tower, and the M is welcoming us with open arms. See that huge building way off on the horizon, right between those two trees? That's the Clermont Citrus Tower. We should go up in that thing. Let's go over there. Check it out. The original intention of this, years ago, was to be able to go to the top and overlook all the citrus trees that pretty much engulf this entire area. Oh no. They're closed. It looks good from the ground level though too, doesn't it? Of course, from the top you wouldn't see orange trees anymore. You would see buildings. I remember this was all orange groves as far as the eye could see. Oh man, hey buddy, hold all of it. At the base of the tower is an old presidential vehicle. There is no signage on what president rode in this, but I'm fairly certain it belonged to a US president. Because it's in the parking lot of the House of Presidents, and this guy looks pretty honest. And even though they are closed as well, the fascinating thing is on the side of the building, there is a replica of Mount Rushmore. Look at this thing. It's pretty sweet. It's not to scale, but it is awesome. Did you ever see the movie The Truman Show? There was a scene where Jim Carrey is sitting there with his mom and his wife looking through old tourist photos of when they were on vacations, and I am fairly certain they use this as a movie prop with them standing in front of it. I cannot confirm this by finding any information online, but I do believe, I feel it in my heart. Isn't it interesting how technology works? The citrus tower was originally built so people could get a bird's eye view of the citrus trees. Well, now we have drones that can go, honestly, taller than some of the buildings built originally made for getting those views. Crazy when you think about it, that even though a place is closed and we can't get access to the top of it, we can just simply fly this piece of machinery and video all around and above it and get the same view by standing on the ground. Interesting how that works. This house is getting in the holiday mood. Very, very festive. I like Christmas. So much fun. And speaking of holidays, Thanksgiving just passed, and that's why I was in Central Florida to hang out with my family. I have this rental car for about another week or so, and then I have to return it. And I'm thinking about departing, maybe taking another flight somewhere, but I have to be back the week of Christmas. The cumulonimbus clouds are back. Is the plural of cumulonimbus cloud? If there are multiple ones, is it cumulonimbi? The attack of the cumulonimbi. I could be incorrect in that, but it sounds good.
So which is it? Is it crazy? Or is it good coffee? Or is it both?
I think I'm gonna go with hazelnut. Because when you're deemed crazy, sometimes people call you a nut. Hazelnut, crazy good coffee. See what I did there? There's a big parrot right there advertising Margaritaville, and they're taking it a step further, and this is gonna be the Margaritaville Resort, Orlando. Formerly the home of Splendid China. But the enterprises of Jimmy Buffett have purchased the property and are building a massive complex. And speaking of those, if Jimmy doesn't get his daily margarita, do you think he has a complex? Wasted away again in Margaritaville, looking for my seven stars. I couldn't remember the words, but you gotta hand it to Jimmy Buffett. There is something awesome about a guy that hangs around in flip-flops and shorts all day that has become successful. You're the man. The wizard is very confused on how Jimmy makes it happen, because he was given the shrug. I don't know how Jimmy Buffett got his success. Is that how a wizard talks? The sun is now starting to set, and the nightfall is almost upon us. In fact, here it is, and that car is making a lot of noise. I edit and I film everything for these vlogs in the past few months to this date on my iPhone 6s Plus, and normally it doesn't give me a lot of hiccups. Today is the exception. I downloaded the new version of iOS a couple days ago, and now the sound on the clips is starting to be muted and disappeared. It's a pretty major issue, and I'm hoping that iPhone and Apple fix the problem in the very near future. But it is quite the conundrum, especially when you can't hear the audio of what I'm filming. So that is what I have been dealing with most of the day into the afternoon. But that's okay. Always a challenge, always an exciting twist on these daily vlogs. I have not missed a day. Staying strong. Thanks for watching. See you guys tomorrow. Vlog over.